Hello, it's me, boyfriend star. And you know what? This problem is still ongoing, and is still ongoing until this new year. You know I'm now pissed off by the rage bath kid, and he used Spanish with his words like a rich man. And I'm annoyed with him because when I talk to him, he always says that I use beginner insults. And another one is Rage Bath Kid too, and it seems like he is a Mario Brothers fan. And he makes humor like this just because Nustanglar is a bit toxic. You know, you don't have to differentiate between someone who is slightly toxic and someone who is overly toxic. And today's news about Jeff is that he is no longer uploading videos, aka he has quit. And why should you blame Faika? She just doesn't know the consequences later. And he should have listened to what Faika said, if what he did was wrong. And I saw his comment on this Nustanglar video. I've asked from the video that I deleted part 1. And I said that if you have a girlfriend, then you should stop dating fictional ones. And I started to forget about Tito's post reacting that Nustanglar stole someone's art. And you know, he also actually knows that he took one of the art from someone and he put his name in the post, so don't just criticize someone like that. I really hate someone who can't think critically and is easily misunderstood. So don't just criticize her arbitrarily. Do you think your YouTube belongs to your ancestors? I started to hate someone who was overly critical like that. And I saw him on TikTok posting statuses that were licking and belittling Bro, don't think he's someone who likes young people. Nustanglar is half lesbian, not 100% lesbian. And you guys don't be surprised that Nustanglar is a lesbian. You have to think longer first, and I hate someone who suddenly hates Nustanglar because of what I said about being a lesbian. So please, if there is someone who doesn't understand English, this video feature must have automatic English subtitles. Nustanglar is not playing the victim, it's just that you don't want to listen to him. So I really hate people who act childishly and make humor like that at Nustanglar. I want to be honest. I'm also annoyed to see someone behave like this, and it provokes my emotions even though I didn't do anything to him. And I actually know that someone has been ordering her since August 2025. You know, Nustanglar today, he lost his memory because when I asked him he didn't recognize me and I was confused with her. And you guys don't think he's stupid. He just lost his memory, and I asked her, he suddenly woke up in the ward, or more precisely in the hospital. And this is good news because when he loses his memory, he will definitely not be hated because he will definitely not recognize someone he knew when he had not lost his memory. And please not to let the trauma happen again, because when someone loses their memory, they will remember things again up to 100%. So when I tested his memory, he thought that this year was still his golden year, namely 202-22023. So I want Tedegay to stop mocking her. So Nustanglar bullied Jeff just because he didn't pay attention and kept focusing on other things. So those of you who hate her, please stop what you're doing. This is very risky, and he will remember his terrible trauma again. Before continuing to hate him, remember that hate can reopen old trauma. He is human, still healing, and deserves peace. Letting go of hatred isn't about justifying the past, it's about protecting mental health. And in video part 1, there is someone who hates Nustanglar, and he asks all the reasons to defend himself, that Teto is innocent, that he actually did something beyond the limit. And this is a betrayal, because Shelly is Nustanglar's friend. It's just that she believes too much in Nustanglar's dark humor, and she is forced to become his hater and hate Nust. He thinks too much of me as his alt channel. He doesn't want to be criticized because they know that Teto is a righteous person, that he is also human and has mistakes too. And I also saw his post asking that Teto is not safe, that Dragon killed his character. You know, he did that actually, he was right. In Dragon Sky, he was right that the one what Teto did was beyond the limit. And I see that only his words are offensive to Nustanglar. So you guys shouldn't keep pretending by making comments like this. No one will believe your comments like this. So this is your childish humor, you who keep making comments like this. You should be ashamed of your actions like this. You should know what you are doing. Bro, if Nustanglar had amnesia and saw your comments like this, he would definitely be traumatized again. So I showed him and I wanted to hug her. So if you throw your comments on my videos with your charade words, I won't be easily fooled by you. So I will never care about those mature words. I don't want you to continue to damage Nustanglar's mental health again. Delete comments like that right now. or I will tell my friends to report your account. And also, if there are kids and comment on my videos in Spanish, I will not be easily fooled by you. You are like a child who does not want to be given progress, and you are like an elementary school kid who thinks he is cool, even though your country is plagued by poverty and a low economy. I hate arrogant kids like this and say things like this about how smart and honest they are. Even though you know you are human and have mistakes, you are a member of your own race, and you should not feel that you are different from others. You are a human being equal to us on earth. There is nothing to differentiate between. Whether you are rich or poor, even God hates your actions like this. I hate people who don't listen to what I say, and instead defend themselves because what they say is true. And my age is actually the same as yours, namely 15 or 16, but you should not think of me as a child. I'm sure you think I'm a child too, and make rumors like this, and you think I'm stupid too. You know, even though I'm 15 or 16. My mind is mature, and what you guys are doing is wrong, and I see all your comments with all your stupid words just to damage her own mentality. And okay, the video ends here. And you have to watch all the videos until the end. Don't skip all my words. And I hope all the problems won't last any longer. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, I hope you understand.